Samsung A50s smartphone was launched in September 2019. The phone comes with a 6.4-inch Super AMOLED touchscreen display with an aspect ratio of 19.5:9. It is powered by Exynos 9610 processor. It comes with 6GB of RAM. As far as the cameras are concerned, the Samsung A50s on the rear packs a triple camera setup consisting of a 48-megapixel main shooter and 8-megapixel ultra-wide lens along with a 5-megapixel depth sensor. There is a 32-megapixel camera on the front for selfies. This device is based on Android 9.0 Pie and packs 128GB of inbuilt storage that can be expanded via microSD card up to 1TB. It is powered by a 4000 mAh battery with 15-watt fast battery charging support. Samsung Galaxy M40 is the fourth installment in the company's online exclusive M series. It's also the first M series phone to include a competent Qualcomm chipset and Samsung's striking One UI software. The front of the M40 is dominated by an Infinity O display, whereas the O represents a punch hole. Samsung has managed a 91% screen-to-body ratio, and that makes Galaxy M40 quite manageable and handy. The Galaxy M40 has a 6.3-inch screen which has FHD Plus resolution amounting to 409 ppi. It shows punchy colors, can achieve a maximum brightness of up to 480 nits, and the calibration is quite good. The Galaxy M40 is driven by Qualcomm Snapdragon 675 chipset with 6GB of DDR4 RAM and 128GB of internal storage. M40 have 32-megapixel with 1.7 aperture sensor as a primary rear camera. The primary sensor gets the assistance of 5-megapixel depth sensor in portrait mode. There is another 8-megapixel sensor on the back that can capture ultra-wide-angle shots. Apart from these rear cameras, there is a 16-megapixel with a 2.0 aperture sensor for a selfie on the front of the phone. The Galaxy M40 fixes what has traditionally been a limitation of affordable Samsung phones. This time Samsung particularly focuses on the performance hardware and uses a popular, tried and tested Qualcomm chipset instead of a value Exynos SoC chipset. Samsung Galaxy A50 have curved back and light build. It offers excellent in-hand feel. The panel is dominated by a stunning nearly edge-to-edge display with a U-shaped notch on top and a slight chin at the bottom. The phone comes with Infinity U Super AMOLED screen that just looks fabulous. It has a full HD Plus resolution with 19.5:9 aspect ratio. The screen is bright, vibrant and seems well calibrated. The Galaxy A50 display also comes embedded with a fingerprint sensor. The Samsung Galaxy A50 is driven by an Exynos 9610 chipset. The Galaxy A50 consists of triple camera system as one of its major highlights. Samsung has once again opted for a 25-megapixel primary sensor with 1.7 aperture, which is coupled with a 5-megapixel sensor which have 2.2 aperture and an 8-megapixel wide-angle sensor which have 2.2 aperture also. For selfie lovers, there is also a 25-megapixel camera which have 2.0 aperture placed right inside the U-shaped notch. The design is cool, AMOLED display is good quality, the One UI software is better than what most other Android brands have to offer, and battery backup is excellent. The day-to-day performance should be good enough for average users over a longer period of time. Samsung Galaxy A40 smartphone was launched in March 2019. The phone comes with a 5.9-inch touchscreen display with a resolution of 1080 by 2280 pixels and an aspect ratio of 19:9. Samsung Galaxy A40 is powered by a 1.8 GHz octa-core Samsung Exynos 7885 processor. It comes with 4GB of RAM. The Samsung Galaxy A40 runs Android 9.0 Pie and is powered by a 3100 mAh battery. As far as the cameras are concerned, the Samsung Galaxy A40 on the rear packs a 16-megapixel camera with an 2.0 aperture. The rear camera setup has autofocus. It sports a 25-megapixel camera on the front for selfies. The Samsung Galaxy A40 runs One UI based on Android 9.0 Pie and packs 64GB of inbuilt storage that can be expanded via microSD card. Samsung Galaxy M30s smartphone will be launched on 29 September 2019. The phone comes with a 6.4-inch Super AMOLED touchscreen display with an aspect ratio of 20:9. It is powered by an octa-core Exynos 9611 10nm processor. It comes with 6GB of RAM. As far as the cameras are concerned, the Samsung M30s on the rear packs triple camera setup consisting of a 48MP main shooter and a 8MP ultra-wide lens along with a 5MP depth sensor. There is a 16MP camera on the front for selfies. This device is based on Android 9.0 Pie and packs 128GB of inbuilt storage that can be expanded via microSD card up to 1TB. It is powered by a 6000 mAh battery with 15W fast battery charging support. It was launched in opal black, sapphire blue and pearl white colors.